In this lesson, we will focus on refining your game by implementing essential feedback mechanisms. Player feedback is key to keeping players engaged and providing guidance on game state changes. You'll learn how to display dynamic messages, manage player states, and make the game more interactive. Key concepts for implementing feedback. Health feedback. Provide players with warnings or feedback based on their health. Movement and actions. Provide clear responses when players take actions in the game. Score updates. Track and display player score changes. Game state changes. Pause, resume, and end game states need proper handling. Example 1. Display feedback based on health. This exercise involves providing feedback when a player's health drops below a certain level. Explanation. This code checks the player's health and displays a message if it's low, below 20. Feedback like this helps inform the player of their current status in the game. Example 2. Handling player movement. Let's handle the player's movement based on input commands. Explanation. The player types a command, like up, and the game responds by indicating the action taken. This allows the player to control the character and get feedback on their movements. Example 3. Updating the player's score. This exercise will update the score when the player collects an item. Explanation. When the player collects a coin, the score is increased by 10 points and the updated score is printed to the screen. Feedback on the player's score is crucial to keep them motivated. Example 4. Game over handling. Complete the code to display a game over message when the game ends. Explanation. This code checks if the game is over and displays a game over message. It provides closure to the game and thanks the player for their participation. In this lesson, you've learned how to provide health feedback to warn the player when their health is low. Handle player movements and actions based on user input. Update the score when the player performs certain actions, like collecting items. Display a game over message when the game ends. These feedback mechanisms will help polish your game and make it more engaging by providing the player with clear and interactive responses.